I pull up on the school of fish right here, and it's sort of later in the summer. These fish are starting to get broke up, and one thing about it is I'm always going to throw a DT16 in there just to, oh, there was one right there. Oh, gosh. Pull a little current. I want to throw that DT16 in there and just, oh, come on. Dang, they're there. But, you know, I want to show you a couple little rotations of what I do. When I pull up, I'm always going to throw that DT16, because if I can get them fired up on a crankbait, for me personally, it's one of those things that you can catch them so quick. There he is. There we go. DT16 fish. Ooh, come down, buddy. You know, sometimes it's just about reacting. You know, these fish have been probably beat up all year long. Just a community place that they get at, and let those fish go and swim back in there and see if we can catch another one. But you'll see one thing I really try to do is when I pull up here, I'm whining as hard as I can, because when you crank down through there he is. We got him fired up now. Fired him up. It's always the best feeling when you can get him fired up on a crankbait. And I mean, I cannot stress, throw him right back out there, how important it is to get right back in there on that school of fish, because I mean, they're sitting there, they're trying to find out where their buddy's at, and you see when I'm just reeling this thing, there he is. You get them in as fast as you possibly can, because you don't know, that fish has smoked it. Throw them right there. Those fish will be fine. Make another cast. You're trying to get in there as fast as possible to possibly trigger one of those big fish before they get broke up. There's another one. That might be a better one. Hit and missed off spot lock. All right, here we go. Let's go again. And the thing is, when you reel it down there, I mean, you can see I'm smoking it. I'm throwing it 5 to 1. I'm smoking that thing down there. Doing it as fast as I possibly can. It's perfect. It's a little one. I'm trying to get one of those big ones fired up. You know, there's a lot of fish in there. A lot of them look small. Man, if you can get those fish set up, gosh, they are just in there. Oh, there we go. Come here, buddy. Perfect. And that's what I'm talking about. That's, you know, close to a 2.5, 3 pounder. And, you know, a lot of those fish I feel like are you know, probably 1.5 pounders or so. But that fish right there, you know, triggered a little bit bigger bite. And that's really the biggest thing when fishing offshore. No matter what time of year, you really have to make hay when they're biting. I mean, you see Van Dam, you see them guys that are the best and the best. And you really have to know where those fish are set up. And when you get them fired up, what ends up happening is you pull that small one. There we go, perfect. It's awful tough, you know, to catch one of those big ones. But when there's a lot of them up there chomping, you can normally get one of those better than average fish to bite. You know, sometimes, depending on what lake you're on, that's a 2.5 pounder. Ooh, ooh. Oh, there he is. Oh, come here. Big one. And other times, you know, it might be a 5 or a 6. And it's just a reaction bite. Those fish do not want to bite. You throw a worm in there, you probably have a tough time to catch them, but throwing something super fast and cranking as fast as you can is really probably the key in getting those fish to react like that. That's so much fun. Little one. I've had a bite for the last, I don't know how many casts, but it's been a lot. Trying to get it down there and catch y'all biggin'. Not a big one. Keeper though. Another thing, you know, rod setup is definitely key. I'm throwing a 711 action rod, you know, 711 medium heavy action power cranking rod, and getting that bait down there. Gosh, dang, they're just I mean, I can just feel them just throttling it. Getting that bait out there, like, come on. And being able to fish it, you know, get it out there a good distance is something that's important. So people ask me all the time, you know, when you're picking and choosing a rod to crank with offshore, that extra 10, 20 feet of a distance and cast for, you know, 6 inches of rod is really crucial in getting those fish to bite. Gosh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We done got a, oh, Tennessee Tennessee spotted bass, not a big one. About a 14-incher.
Hold on, picture.
Okay, so we done caught a ton of them on a DT16. Pull the school off. I'm sure there's a few of them still up there. So it's time to play cleanup. And a lot of guys, they're gonna go out here, they're gonna use a drop shot. And I like a drop shot, but one of my favorite techniques to catch a lot of these fish, and they don't see it a whole lot, is just a normal shaky head. A little 3/16 with a little 6-inch tattletale, junior tattletale worm, spinner rod, 8-pound line. It's just something that those fish, no matter where you go in the country, catches them. So I'm gonna see if we can't pick this up and play cleanup a little bit. See if they want to play the game. There it is. Come off. There he is. A little bit decent fish. There you go. Come here, buddy. There you go. Exactly what we're talking about. Shaky head, probably keeper. Not a great big one, but when you're sitting on 3 or 4 fish, and you need that one, gotta throw that shaky head in there. It's old school. Everybody's got caught up on that drop shot, but the shaky head still gets them. Some of the way it flutters in that current, 6-inch worm. It's a little June bug color, tattletale worm, and go ahead and cast it right back in there. Pop it around a little bit like it's trying to get away. Because what's happened now is that school's scattered out. There might have been 35, 50, I don't know, there might have been 100 fish there, I don't know, a lot of fish. Now that school's scattered out, there's not that much competition up there on the nub. That's what I like to call it, up on top. So when that happens, you really have to pick up, there's one right there. Not a big one, spotted bass. You gotta pick up something that you can trigger them one by one. And that, for me, is that 6-inch tattletale worm. Little one. He might have stole my stuff there. Yep, he did. All right, we're gonna re-rig this sucker. I'll show you guys how to re-rig him. So right here. Now, think about it. Would a man have a bag of worms that big if he did not throw that worm? I think not. So, got a ton of June bug. It's actually June bug light. Just take him, a 1/4 inch of it. Now VMC head has got a little prong on him. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. It's got a little prong on him. So you're just gonna try to get him up above that. Boom. And this is the biggest thing, is my biggest pet peeve. There's times when I see a lot of people that stick their plastic worms and stick them on there where you can't even get that hook through there. You wanna make sure, and the good thing about this angle is that hook's pointed up. So you set them right there. You wanna be able to barely feel that. You wanna feel that little bit of that point sticking out. That's gonna help you out a lot with hookup ratio. Put those bag of worms right there. Let's see if we can catch another one. Actually, I'm gonna sit here. Let's see if we can make this work. Sit down. Ain't no reason to get up. It's too much work. Sit down. Let it go to the bottom. Okay, it's on the bottom. Move that worm around a little bit. Ooh, I might have just got a bite. I didn't spit it. Felt one ticket. I either hit a fish or had one ticket. You'll see that I'm trying to find them. So like I'm moving that worm pretty fast. I'm trying to find out where there's 2 or 3 fish. A lot of times they'll break up into 2 or 3 fish pods. So I'm actually utilizing that worm, trying to bounce it off the bottom, shake him a little bit, and try to get it to where those fish, they know what's going on. If I could just go cast it out there. The thing fall down. Oh, there he is. So you got it. Oh. Let's see what happened. Worm slid down. Don't like that. Cut a little bit more off. Let's see if we can do it again. Just sit here and why try to take up too much. We got the trolling motor on spot lock. I'm about to get up there. I want to catch one like this just to say I did it. Probably wouldn't do this a whole lot in the tournament. Now I have caught, oh, there he is. Check it. Well, I'll lean back on that one. Not a big one. Mr. Spotted Dog. Well, hello, Mr. Spotted Dog. There you go. Keeper. Only gotta be 12 inches here. Okay, get another worm real quick. That is all I wanted to do. Now I can get back up. You guys have seen the power of that worm, there's no doubt. You could tell they got off that crankbait. Switching it up and rotating through couple different baits is definitely key, but when you're trying to play clean up, rig you up, a little June bug worm like that, set him upright, 3/16 ounce shaky head, never go wrong. Hopefully this tip helps you guys out. Caught a lot of fish, had a lot of fun. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're gonna be coming out with a whole bunch more videos. And let us know what you want. Let us know if there's a specific video that you don't understand or specific technique. We'll try to shoot a video for you.